What's going on, guys, and welcome to this video. I wanted to do something a little different. I wanted to address a comment or a topic I think is kind of important. I get the comment a lot. It's, how long does it take me to meal prep, or how long should it take you to meal prep? And there are several different factors that go into how long should it take somebody to meal prep. First off, how much experience do you have meal prepping? If you're a beginner who doesn't really know how to cook and you're trying to meal prep, there's that learning curve, right? You're gonna have to take your time more. It's just gonna take you longer. So make sure to, be patient. Just take your time with your preps, learn. You're gonna make mistakes, but just keep moving forward. You'll be all right. And then how much variety do you want? So if you're a more experienced meal prepper and you're like, well, I like to make these meals that are a little bit more elaborate, those are gonna factor into it. If you're doing, let's say for example, spaghetti. I love spaghetti. I don't always like to meal prep it though, because there's extra pots, pans that you have to clean when you're done. That all goes in the meal prep process. Then there's the sauce, the extra vegetables and stuff that you have to cut up. I know this sounds mundane and this sounds like, I'm complaining about adding variety and flavor. That's not the case. It's just when you add the variety and you add additional flavor ingredients, it's gonna take a little bit longer for you to prep. So keep that in mind. How many meals you're prepping? A lot of times I just prep about 10 meals. Again, that was back when I did it for myself. When I do these actual dedicated meal prep videos, sometimes I prep for Alex and my sister, and that factors into my time. But if you're just prepping 5 meals for dinner, 5 meals for lunch, that's pretty common. That shouldn't be too terribly difficult. Again, I've done the breakfast meal prep with it as well. So I've done breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That's going to add extra time. I've done breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks. I've done all the meals prepped out, which really adds some time. So you can't really put a number on how long should it take you to meal prep, because it just depends on your skill level, what type of stuff you're making, how long you want to spend. I know people that will just cook all day. They enjoy being in the kitchen all day and cooking. But again, I know it's not the case for some people, because they have family, they have kids, and they need to, or they want to spend time with them. They don't want to spend a whole Sunday or whatever day you meal prep, prepping meals. They don't want to do that. So to bring it around and answer the question directly, how long does it take me to meal prep? If I'm just prepping 5 meals for dinner and 5 meals for lunch, no snacks, no breakfast. I eat those meals, but it's just like oatmeal. It's easy things that I can make within 5 minutes. So I don't prep those. But if it's something like this and I do not record, it would take me less than 2 hours. I can make spaghetti and all these other types of meals in less than 2 hours. I could prep my lunches and my dinners, even pretty elaborate meals, or with a decent amount of variety, in less than 2 hours. Now, if I'm factoring in when I prep for Alex as well, that's 20 meals. That's 10 lunches and that's 10 dinners. So that basically doubles my time. So a lot of times when you guys see those meal prep videos, it will take me close to, with recording. You've got to add that recording piece in there, because I'm getting different angles, I'm setting up different shots. If the shot didn't, go through, whatever, I'm getting better at it, but if it didn't go right, I got to reset up. Those videos probably take me anywhere from 5 to 7 hours, probably, in the kitchen prepping meals. And that's, I probably should have stated this, that is not getting the groceries. I don't count getting the actual groceries into the prep process. Maybe you want to. That's not what I'm going to do though. I'm counting the prep processes. I have all my groceries here, as you see. So I have my groceries here for 5 dinners and 5 lunches, and the prep to me is getting this all cooked and weighed out into individual containers. So getting them into my containers and weighed out, sealed up, put in the fridge for the week, all the dishes washed and everything back to spotless in the kitchen. You can also make the process faster by a lot of times people will get on me because I buy these roaster pans. I buy these roaster pans because it makes cleanup so much faster. You don't gotta sit there and wash all these pots and pans. There's some pots and pans you gotta wash, but it reduces the amount and it reduces the time. Maybe you don't weigh your food out, because when Alex prepped for himself, he didn't weigh his food out. He just kind of eyeballed it. If you actually have a weight scale, for food scale I should say, you have a food scale like this, and you weigh out each meal, that's also going to take some extra time. Just keep those things in mind. So again, You know about how long it takes me to prep now. To answer the question for you, like how long should it take you to meal prep? If you're a beginner and you ask me that question versus someone who's more experienced, the answers are going to be different. You know, beginner, it might take 5-6 hours. Again, that's just me putting hours on it. It doesn't have to take that long. You can do it less. You can take longer if you want. If you're more experienced, you could probably get preps done in like less than 4 hours. I hope that was, you know, somewhat helpful. It was kind of like a rambling, but I had a lot to say. Anyways, so for this week, I'm going to make a ground turkey, ground beef meatloaf, and then tomorrow I'm going to record a different video for just the ground turkey, ground beef meatloaf, like meal prep recipe. So keep an eye out for that. But then he's going to do chicken, rice, and broccoli. And with the turkey meatloaf, he's going to have some potatoes and asparagus. And then again, he's going to have the chicken, rice, and broccoli because he likes chicken, rice, and broccoli. And I'm going to season it with some of this sesame ginger. But yeah, I'm going to show a time lapse now, and I'll show you the meals when they're done. How about that? Meal prep is done. Like I said previously, the meal prep isn't technically over until I put the lids on and put them in the fridge, but then how would I have been able to get a sweet thumbnail or like a pic for Instagram or show this to you, right? Like I have to. So yeah, about another 5 minutes, it will be done. Just gotta clean up a couple things here and there. I got a few leftovers, but yeah, these are the meals prepped in under 2 hours. But anyways, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to leave feedback, and also please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for videos like this.